Hello everybody, it is Nira Lightshine here with a Challenge Cup race. We are doing Ambrosia. I am joined by Furious Prince. How are you today, Furious Prince?
I am doing great, ready to watch this race between two excellent runners in our first match of the Challenge Cup here on GMP. How are you?
I'm doing very well. I have actually raced against SorcererFinch before, so I know he's a good runner. Well, both these guys are to be able to be in this tournament, but...
Absolutely, and for those of you who don't know, as Nira said, the mode is Inversia, so that means that we have inverted world state with a shared sword, but all the big keys are wild, other than that pesky Ganon's Tower big key that we all love to find. That will be inside of Ganon's Tower.
Yep, and also, since it's also got Ambrosia in it, it means that the boss always drops one of the items.
Yeah, so no compass, no maps are going to be on our bosses today. I'm excited. Are you looking forward to it?
Yeah. I always love calling these kind of races. The goofier the mechanics to it, the better.
Alright, we should see our runners getting off here in just a couple minutes. I think that we're going to have a really great Challenge Cup, and what better way to go and have a restream start off the season with than JamesFnX versus SorcererFinch.
Definitely, and there we go, we're off. And Link's house holds the Moon Pearl.
Wow.
Well, that gives us Light World right away. Oh, not completely. We still need the hammer and the power glove, just like we do normally.
I saw green pendant Thieves Town, red pendant pod, and a red crystal on Swamp Palace.
Yep. Wow, and oof. Finch taking a death right away.
Yeah, unfortunate.
And yep, that's the problem though with with Ambrosia. Like, you're gonna be fighting stuff that does 2 or more hearts of damage no matter what it is.
James, meanwhile, deciding to go and try and farm bombs from the enemy right there. About ready to try and go to Hype Cave.
Yeah, don't really blame him there. You cannot assume that Johnny Two Bombs is gonna give us bombs. So
A bow there on Bumper Ledge.
ooh, I missed that. Nice catch.
Yeah, if you've never played in inverted mode, that's actually a very hard get. It requires you to be in the light world. If I remember correctly, it's been a little minute since I played inverted.
I have never done inverted. I still don't understand it enough to be able to play it. And there's the C-shape house, gives us a piece of heart. And Johnny Two Bombs gives us 50 rubies. There's the power glove, heart container, a flute.
Wow.
Piece of heart. Wow, that is a good hype cave.
James being rewarded for that time spent farming bombs.
I'd probably give that a 7 out of 10. What about you?
Required a little bit too much farming. I would say it's a good 5 out of 10. With that power glove and already having the Moon Pearl.
True.
Still needing to get to the light world to activate that flute, so a little bit of wait for that.
If it had the hammer or Titan's Mitts 2 or another sword, it'd probably be a 7. Don't you agree?
Oh, probably 10 out of 10. You can't ask for a better start than Moon Pearl and Light World access in inverted mode.
True. And James finding out about the bow. So far, though, there's been nothing inside of Thieves Town except a map and I think it was a piece of heart.
Yeah, Thieves Town is also a really good place to start off, especially when you have a sword in Inversia, because you can farm bombs just inside. There's the room after the behind the big key door that has 4 pots in it. 3 of them have bombs guaranteed, so it's an easy place to farm bombs at.
Yeah. And we're getting a look at Skullwoods, which the first chest is a small key. And Finch that time took an intentional death. Actually, his other death might have been intentional. Finch giving us a good look at Dark World. So do you think this seed will... Oh, there's the Titan's
Oh!
bits. That's Light World access already.
James's gamble on those bombs are really paying off now.
Yep. And wonder if James forgot the other... That's the big key to Skullwoods in the chess game. I wonder if James, though, forgot that that Mafia whole... Oh, wait, no, there's 3 items in Skullwoods because the big key is shuffled out in the world.
Yeah, it's never a bad check to go and do, especially when you know big keys are wild. Both of these runners having little pieces. James obviously having Light World access before even heading into the village. Sorcerer having the big key for Skullwoods is going to give him a little bit even easier time. Sorcerer looks like he's going to find his Power Glove here just shortly.
Yep. That, James having the Titan's mitts, though, that was big. So, Sorcerer, though, Finch does not got the any bombs, so he was never able to check the brewery.
I have to agree with our tracker, DapperWormMan in the chat, going, James is the true MVP for using the bunny sprite in an inverted mode to confuse everyone, and I 100% agree.
Yep. So is the bunny sprite for the bunny just Link then?
I really hope so.
It better be. And 20 rubies had been in the brewery. And we are going to get the Skullwoods big key out of the chess game. Okay, who else really likes the Link Death Sprite for the Stapler?
Paperclip.
What?
First, Finch is the paperclip.
Oh, the paperclip, I mean.
It's excellent. No cursor for the Death Sprite, but it's an excellent look.
Yeah, the people who make these sprites are brilliant. They don't get enough credit. We're getting a look at Dig Game. James probably trying to get some of that money back he just spent. And Big Chest holds a heart container. So we know what 2 of the 3 items... Oh, that's a big key. For Desert. We do know what 2 of the 3 items in Skullwoods are now. Titan's Mitts and the Power Glove. Or Titan's Mitt. Or Heart Container and a glove in Skullwoods.
Yeah, and unfortunately won't be able to find that 3rd item until we find the Fire Rod.
Yep.
James being able to take the frog on his little world tour before finding himself in the light world.
Oh yeah, with inverted, they have to go to the light. They can't near to light world. It's the other way around. Or Finch taking another death here. And you know, having light world access this quickly, James is gonna have a lot of items, and the other pendant was in Hera, and I think Desert had our other 5-6.
You are correct.
What is our MS to use tonight?
I unfortunately do not know. Hopeful that our wonderful trackers and our wonderful restreamer Lumaga could also go and fill us in on that.
Yeah, because I don't hear the music myself. Nothing in the well. Ah, it's Ninja Gaiden. Okay. Nothing in the well except the blue meringue, I should say.
Finch about to pick up his Titan's Mitts as well as his flute.
Yep. And the blind hideout is heart container, 20 rubies, piece of heart, a big key to swamp.
So far, very generous on the big keys. Just under 9 minutes in and already having 3 big keys.
Yep. But so far, Kakariko not paying off very well. What is Finch doing now? He's going up to... Is that the Cane of Bryant or Samaria?
I unfortunately missed it.
I saw... No, it was just 20 rubies. I thought it was Cane of Samaria on the bottle vendor. And the back of the bar holds piece of art. Can never say no to having too much health, especially in Ambrosia.
Yeah, Inverted's never a mode that you want to turn down health to, unless you're fairly confident in your execution.
Yeah, also, our tracker brings up a good point. Let's hope James remembers to activate the flute.
I was thinking that, but I figure probably he's going to go turn the smith in first and then activate the flute so he can leave Kakariko.
And yeah, probably. And Sorcerer, I'm never going to get consistent with what I call Finch. Gets his desert big key.
Nope, forgetting about the flute.
James.
He scrolled right past it.
Maybe he's gonna go check out Lost Woods really quick.
Finch just a couple minutes behind now on his Frog World Tour.
Yep, Mushroom spot being 3 bombs today. And the inside of the drop down is 20 rubies. The brewery, of course, being 20 rubies too.
See, this is one of those modes that I've just... You see so much money, so much health so quickly, you start to question whether an item like Zora, or a place like Zora is going to be, you know, what holds your major progression.
Yep, and James is forgetting about his flute. He's checking Graveyard Ledge. Hey, James, why don't you check out Sanctuary? You just walked right by it. Or is he going to do Back of Escape first?
Yeah, this isn't a bad play by James. Going and grabbing your Graveyard Ledge, falling into the back of Escape. Ooh, and being rewarded with those flippers.
Yeah. We do know that flippers are required because Pod is a 5/6.
Swamp.
Yeah. I play this game, people, don't worry. Apparently I can't speak or think today, though.
It's okay, I'm here for you, buddy.
Thank you. Yeah, eventually James will remember about the flute. Finch might remember it first, though.
Eventually.
Hopefully, James remembers it before trying to use it in the Dark World. There's the Ice Rod, though.
Whole bunch of blue in James's inventory, I've noticed.
Yeah. James, go left, left and down. Wait, what are you doing?
I think he... Oh, Houlihan.
Yeah.
losing out on being able to just do the flipper method, or the water method, is definitely a loss for James, but not a bad one.
Oh, that was an interesting place. I didn't know Houlihan dropped you off there.
Like DapperWormMan says, just inverted things.
You know, despite everything our runners have found, they still cannot complete a dungeon.
Finch. Flute.
Yeah, really. I think James just remembered, because he just tried to use the flute.
Yeah, right now, I wouldn't say either one of our runners has the true lead on the other. James has just a couple more items in his inventory, but both the runners are just following, or just, going through the early game as usual.
Yep, oh, there he goes. Finch remembered it.
All hail the swag duck.
Yep. Please stand and rise for our national anthem. Removing hats is not necessary as long as they're Minish. And Library Ledge holds a shield. We're not coming back for that.
Where do you stand on the Great Shield debate?
My thoughts on it are is it blocks the sprites, so I don't go out of my way to use them.
Probably the only time I've ever heard that argument. I personally love the shields.
I like the shields, don't get me wrong, but I'm with several other runners I know on this that they don't like the fact the shields block the sprites.
That's fair.
But I won't go out of my way to destroy the shields. And we're getting a look at the well tonight, or not the well, we already looked at the well, the dam today. And there's our bottle for Sick Kid.
Damn!
We're getting a look at Lumberjack Ledge now, too. Lumberjack holds... That's the book.
Ooh. Required.
Yep. That means Aga 1 is required. And Bush Crabs holds magic refills.
That's the part of Inverted I love, is the book is actually useful for something other than tablets.
Yep. Though, you technically still have to use it quite often with if desert is required. I know if the Titan's mitts are a thing with other items, but better to always assume the book is needed to open up desert. 20 rubies, 50 rubies. Okay, I think the game is pointing us to Zora. I don't know why I'm feeling.
It's totally not the flippers.
The flippers and over 1,000 rubies. Also, we found the Sank Heart, too.
Yeah, not bad. 18 minutes in and having just under 10 hearts.
Yep, but that also leads to the problem that we also have not found much in the seed. We're still looking for the one item that will lead us to what we have to do.
They'll find Lamp. It'll tell them to go to Aga.
don't we still need the Master Sword of the Cape, though, then?
No, because in inverted mode, it's actually where Ganon's Tower is in the vanilla game.
What's in the castle tower, then?
GT.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that shows you I don't do inverted if I don't know this stuff.
In inverted, there's a set of staircases that a staircase that leads you from the bottom where the portal would be in vanilla to bird level where Ganon's Tower is. And when you go inside, it's already opened. You can just go in for Aga's Tower.
Okay. Also, chat brings up a good point about something. We still need the boots to get the book. So
Yeah.
we still need quite a few items.
That's what the old man is for. Give us the lamp. We can go do old man. Find the boots on old man. Go up to Aga's Tower.
Wait, but don't we need? Well, there's the boots on the hobo, or the lamp on the hobo.
I'm psychic.
Oh
no, that's psychotic.
You mean that old man? I thought you meant Gary.
Oh, I did, but that old man works out too.
And there's the fire rod that puts Skull Woods in the logic fully.
We now have a fully clearable dungeon.
Yep, meaning that progression's most likely on Mothula. I say that, and then we'll find something in either Agina's cave or Waterfall Cave.
Please be boots.
Nope. Well, we can fully clear out this entire area because of the flippers. Piece of heart in Agina's. And a nice heart or health refill for SorcererFinch, who is on 2 hearts there. And Zora Ledge holding junk. What will the scamfish have for us today? Scamfish holds. That's ether. We might need that. Actually, we do need that, don't I think?
We're not sure the medallion. Oh yeah, we do. Meyer is ether, so that is required.
Yep. And that's also the vanilla medallion needed to get into Meyer. James, not gonna be able to get anything right now.
Both of our runners just following in the other's footsteps.
Yep. James, though, will not be able to get that fire rod just yet. He has to go back to the light world for it.
He'll flute back to 6 and do the mirror that way, or the portal that way.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Dirt.
Inverted messes with everyone. Don't worry about it.
I know. You would think with the 5 billion inverted races I've commentated on, I would have learned this by now. They can actually do some of Ice Palace too now.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I had to think about that in my head for a second. It's like, how much further in Ice Palace can they actually go? And they can get almost everything other than Icy Room.
Yeah, they need the hammer to be able to fully clear it.
They would also need either a really good bomb jump or the hook shot, which I'm sure both of our runners, being the excellent players they are, can easily do the bomb jump without the hook shot.
Yeah. And Ice Rod Cave, yeah, has one of our 2 green rubies. I swear that Paperclip gave an eye roll at finding the single ruby. Oh yeah, I forgot. In Inverted, they go through the cave in the Dark World. Then they have to take him through the portal. Wait, how? My question is how does Gary the old man have his human form then without the moon pearl?
Magic. It's the only answer.
He's got the other. There's another moon pearl, and he's got it. Finch getting his lamp. Now the real question will they do Aga or will they do Hera first?
They actually can't get to Hera at the moment. They have to have the hookshot to get to Hera.
What?
There's no way up there.
Oh. Well, there's Master Sword.
Swingy.
Or access to Aga. Finch using his potion up and gets blue potion out of the waterfall fairy.
To answer the question in chat, there are actually no entrance in here at all. This is just Inversia, so the world state's inverted, and the big keys are shuffled. They start with a assured sword, and it's a 7/7 Ganon.
Yep, and there was a big key inside of Spectacle Rock. Spectacle Rock.
Yeah, the walking the old man, still continuing the questions chat, is because it's inverted, they have to get him from the dark world to the light world and walk him down.
Yep, and the big key is to Hera. I guess James is gonna go ahead and go to Aga. But wait,
this is actually a really great play. Once he beats Aga, he'll be placed on top of the castle, and just finish up escape from there.
Actually, he could do the right side Death Mountain, like the Super Bunny, couldn't he?
Yes.
Okay.
You'd have to face Lionel's, but yes.
Oh, I'm sure Lionel's are just something that's a slight irritation to them. And Turtle Rock holds is Ether.
DapperWormMan also bringing up a great point. James has no reason to do Aga at the moment. He does not know that the book is on the Lumberjack Ledge.
Oh, true, but Finch does. And Super Bunny holds 20 rubies and a piece of heart. Gary in this version of the Ambrosia must have been a link from a previous timeline.
If there's one thing we don't talk about, it's Zelda timelines.
Okay, then we won't talk about the multiverse either. Also, I didn't think about that. He could do Light World right side Death Mountain, but doesn't have the hammer to get back to Terra. And that was the Meyer Big Key you just found.
Excellent awareness by James to go and realize that he was running low on bombs to buy more from the shop.
Yep, better to buy some and not need them.
At just over 29 minutes in, we are sitting at 5 big keys found, and only 1 completable dungeon that we can do at the moment.
Yep, and there's 3 bombs. There's the mirror. That makes travel between the worlds a lot easier. There's a shovel. James gonna go check out Spiral Cave. Finch, though, I think is gonna go complete Skullwoods.
I think this is his only way into the light world, so I think he might... Oh, you're right.
And we are being raided right now by Homewrecker with a raiding group of 25.
Welcome, Raiders.
And there must have not been anything on the floating island.
It was 10 arrows.
Also, James just went into Turtle Rock.
For those of you that are just joining us from the raid, welcome to the Challenge Cup matchup between JamesFnX versus SorcererFinch. The mode they're playing is currently in Ambrosia. For those of you that don't know what it is or are just joining us, it is an inverted world state with Assured Sword. It's 7/7 defeat Ganon, and all the big keys are wild except for the Ganon Star big key.
Yep, and so far we are on a boots hunt right now. Because we need boots to get to the book, which is in Lumberjack Cave. And Finch is now dropping into the moth.
Yeah, Finch remembering that in this mode there's a non-dungeon item on the boss. So Mothula does have our last item here in Skullwoods.
Yep, because the other 2 were Heart Container and the Titan's Mitts. At least for one of our runners, it was the Titan's Mitts. And there we go. Moth is down and Moth drops 3 bombs. Yeah, I know that James skipped Spiral Cave. Also, James is doing the laser bridge. All of this is in logic, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
Being inverted and having that mirror makes all of this in logic.
And Finch, Big Key to Eastern on Laser Bridge. Finch is climbing back up the mountain. What is he up to? And that's a compass.
I think James was hoping to find a key there with Oh, he couldn't beat Trinex anyways. No Samaria. Never mind. Ignore me.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. But to be fair, you did say ignore you. As we already know, both pendant dungeon or medallion dungeons needed ether to open up today.
Excellent routing by both our runners. They're both following almost identical paths, just swapping which location they're going to first.
Yep.
James?
The one thing though that, yeah, I think James forgot that he got 2 items.
He didn't open the big chest.
Yeah, I was about to say he didn't open up the big chest to find that heart container. That's the reason that why Finch has got 1 more heart than he does. We of course know he's not missing out on anything, but he never did check Spiral Cave either while he was up on the mountains, so we don't know if he left something important there either.
Boots?
Let's hope it's not the boots that he left behind. That's a big item to leave behind.
To answer the question in chat, yes, this is in Versia.
Finch getting his Nira. And of course his Meyer big key too while he was in here. And let's see what he is going to do now. James, of course, going off to kill the moth. Most annoying boss in this game. So, what do you think their next item of progression is going to be if it's not the boots?
I honestly think they might end up finding the cape to go and grab that bow off of Bumper Ledge. We do already have the Eastern Big Key, at least James does. Hopefully Finch finds that soon, but I don't think he's going to be going back for Laser Bridge.
I don't think so either. Finch is... Finch tried to go into the light world and realized he didn't have armor.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I agree with 5 first over 2 and making your way down. Check Pyramid, maybe check Catfish if you feel like it. But trying to get to the dungeon, I agree with as your first priority. So it wasn't all bad. It's just a little bit of a walk.
Yep, and that's the fun thing about randomizers. Like everything's different every time. Guarantee you could have the same item in the same location 8 seeds in a row, but everything else be different.
I just wanted to correct Dapper for just a second. Doing Aga would just put them on top of the castle. It would just put them on south Light World / East Light World. It would be quick because right now their only Light World access is here in the village, which I think is what James is doing, unless he's going back to Skullwoods. So it's not that bad of a play. That's why in my head I was thinking they were going to go do Aga earlier, but you are right. They're probably going to hold off until they find boots at some point.
Yeah. Though James did full clear a skull, he did go back and get the big chest. Also, for those who didn't catch it, Spiral Cave had 10 arrows in it. So, oh, we're getting Sick Kid. Sick Kid holds the wrong kind of red item we're looking for. You couldn't have at least held a sword? How rude. And we're getting a look at the purple chest on James's side.
Excellent camera unlock there by Finch to get past the mimics.
Yep. Neither runner has the bow. We're also getting a look at Shovel Spot. There's the map and pod. Shovel Spot holds Quake, which is useless in this seed. James, what are you doing? Oh, you're checking Stumpy. Finch is going to go ahead and do more of the back of pod. And what do we call the thief? What's his name?
I've just always called him. I thought that was Gary for the longest time because that was always called Gary's lunchbox to me.
Oh. And heart. Wow, we're on 13 hearts now. And there's our second bottle. Or actually, no, that'd be our third bottle. Who else would find it kind of funny if they find Finch finds a bow in here? There's our fourth bottle.
Bottle percent.
What?
Bottle percent.
Yep. And Uncle holds 50 rubies for us.
For shame, James. Rummaging your hurt uncle's pockets for money.
Yeah, he owes him an allowance.
Finch just following down the same path as James. James going through escape. Hopefully we'll find something here shortly.
Yeah, it's curious. Like, they're running out of checks, honestly.
Well, they still have all of Eastern to do.
True.
And while they don't have that bow, they do. James at least has that big key to check. We'll get that one more check there with the big chest.
And we're getting a fire rod kill on the ball and chain. And Zelda's cell holds the map.
Just a burrito.
Finch finding his Quake. What is the logic here? More and more, like, we've looked at it, the more and more I think that that Eastern is the logical play, and it might hold the cake. Or it might hold the bow.
Thank you to Dapper for keeping us truly on track. Overall locations left are Catfish, Pyramid, and Saha. Otherwise, it's all dungeons. Which we did see the first 4 of Thief Sound, but it could be in the back.
Also, James just... There's the boat Pyramid, but
unfortunately,
James also just found the Turtle Rock Big Key as well.
Unfortunately, James still doesn't know that Aga is required for the book.
Yep. But Dark Cross held the Turtle Rock Big Key.
That is a very bad location.
Yeah. Tyler, I think all of us watching this are glad we're not running this seed.
Every seed is terrible until it's not.
Apparently you've never ran one of mine.
And maybe I'm still psychic. I even said that probably should have gone to 2 and checked Pyramid before going over to Pod, and unfortunately it was the boots.
Yep. So I think Finch is setting up a death warp.
Doesn't he have mirror?
Yeah, but he was on low health anyway.
Fair.
So might as well take a death warp instead of risking getting killed. So they can do Aga 1 now, right?
They could do Aga 1 the second they got the lamp. At least logically. The boots are just there to make sure that you could do get the book off Lumberjack Ledge.
Okay. I'm reading some of what chat's saying.
I don't think we can read that on stream.
No, I'm not taking a risk on that. I like being able to commentate for this community. Oh, Finch, no. Oh wait, no, he did do Finch. Finch.
Unfortunately, if he would just mirror right here. I don't disagree with him going to Eastern. It's one of the most it's the densest location he has left. Versus James, who did Pyramid before going to Pod. So I don't disagree with Finch here, but just with the no knowledge that we have, yeah, this is a bad play.
I'm having to resist the hit my head against my desk right now. Unless he finds something big here, I'm gonna be because we don't know what's in the eastern area.
I 100% agree with what DapperWormMan just said. Remembering to mirror from Light World to check Pyramid is low-key the hardest thing in Inverted, and I don't disagree. Especially when you forget that it's the only way you can get to East Dark World.
Yeah. Also, that was Powder. Also, Finch, what are you doing?
Forgetting that he's in the Dark World.
Oh yeah, you can flute to 2 and get the catfish that way.
For those of you who weren't here at the start of this seed, we started with the Moon Pearl in Link's house. That tells you how quick the seed has gone.
Yeah, and then Ice Rod was in Sanctuary. I think we had Light World access at 5 minutes, didn't we?
Something like that. They had to get the book, Power Glove from Hype Cave or Skull Woods, and then vice versa to get your Titan's Mitts.
Yeah, but James got the Titan's Mitts almost immediately. This was the one thing that James didn't do that Sorcerer did. Finch did Thieves Town. First 4 checks. Chat saying if they're playing this mode, then Moon Pearl better be in Mire.
I mean, Tyler, it will just make you bunny walk after beating Aga over to Mire.
Yeah. With Nira on Bombos. Wait. Can Mir be on Bombos in this?
You would have to get a flute to get over to Mire to get the Moon Pearl. To be able to check Mir on Bombos. It's horrible sequence of events, but it's possible.
My brain hurts.
Welcome back to Inverted.
Makes me kind of glad I'm not doing this tournament. I haven't learned Ambrosia yet.
I've never played one, and I saw the description of the mode the other day, and I was like, that sounds kind of fun.
Can we instead do regular Ambrosia for next year?
Of course, I'm also one of the psychopaths that likes to play the Anti-Vrosia mode from the Avian Art series.
The what?
Avian Art.
No, the what mode?
Oh, Anti-Vrosia.
Oh,
Compass is guaranteed. Compass is guaranteed to be on the boss, and it's an inverted world state.
That doesn't sound that bad.
There's other parts to it too, and those are just the 2 things I remember the most from it.
Okay, Catfish, what do you got for us? Are you a scam? Yes. I call giving us the mushroom a scam.
I mean, he's right there.
I don't care what people say. Giving us shrooms, definite scam.
We seem to have had a little bit of a technical issue with Finch's side. We will keep up with that as best we can.
Hey Finch, blow on your computer. That might work. Oh, there we go. Nope, there it goes. And it was a piece of heart on the mushroom.
Just a little bit of a desync. I promise we're trying to fix that as soon as we can.
So yeah, no problem, Lumaga.
Let's give a wonderful shout out to our great tracking and restreamer today, DapperWormMan and Lumaga, for putting this together.
Yep, else we'd be just staring at a black screen.
And while we're at it, go and give our runners a follow as well. JamesFnX and SorcererFinch are putting on a real great race right here.
Yep, they're doing the seed that nobody else wants to. James
It's just trying to fix the sync.
Oh, okay. No problemo.
We've seen so much so far, I completely forgot that Finch never did South Dark World, or, did this. Oh, they're doing Swamp. Oh.
Interesting play. At least the small key isn't locked.
Yeah, but they have one check.
Which could give us the hammer.
Very fair point.
And the one check in Swamp is
Burrito.
Finch, what are you doing?
Realizing he can't go any further.
Yep. Finch doing the thing everybody's done with Swamp at least once.
Yeah, some of us totally don't still do that. Finch now realizing it's probably time to go back and do Aga. Unfortunately, still won't get those boots because they'll end up in the Light World.
Well, it might give him the incentive to meet.
We can only hope.
Maybe he waited to do it.
Everyone wants to ignore Aghanim. He just wants somebody to come play.
Yeah, really. Nobody plays with him. Only Aga too. And only because the seed forces us to. James, though, is in Mire.
Yes. Yeah, hopefully that TR big key does pay off for Finch. Still missing Samaria, so still can't beat Trinex, but hopefully we'll find something.
Well, Finch doesn't got the big... Oh, yeah, he does got the Turtle Rock big key. Never mind.
Yeah, we have every big key except for the Thieves Town and Pod, according to James's tracker.
Yeah, I still have trouble reading the key sanity tracker on the little screen. There's our other bow.
And right after James left Eastern, did a
Yeah.
little turn of frustration there.
So that means silvers are probably not going to be taken this game.
Most likely not.
Not unless they can't find another sword and they find the cave. Because you're not going to want to do Master Sword Ganon if you know where silvers are and you're capable of getting them.
This first comment in chat. Oh look, bow in mire.
Yep. Now watch the cape be in mire. There was our second item. Now you know a seed is really trolly if I roll it though.
I can't be trusted to roll seats either. Every time I do, Pottery Lottery always seems to be on.
Wait, was hammer found? Chat's mentioning the hammer suddenly.
I did not see it. I think you might have missed all. Everything that Finch did in TR was already done by James a little while ago. Hey, sword. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be seeing silvers now that we have Tempered Sword at a minimum.
Yeah, definitely. And if they find Gold Sword, you're definitely not seeing silvers. Yeah, we still don't know where Samaria or the hook shot are. I think James, though, is going to Aga. Or not. Yeah, both of our runners have Quake. James is going in here for one check.
Ooh.
And it was a small key. And taking a good idea on the death there.
I'm actually kind of curious what James expected to be there. The final item should be on Trinex, or in the big chest.
We still don't know what's in the first three checks in the big, in the front, so there could still be items there.
I've completely forgot that we never saw the front. You are absolutely right.
Can't be the Cane of Samaria, but it could be stuff like the hammer. Or the hook shot. Or one of the two small or big keys we're still missing.
I don't think either one of our runners want to see those big keys. Both for pendant dungeons.
Yep. If they find those, that would lead more. That would lead towards a pedestal seed then. We never get a pedestal Aga 1 seed. There's the compass, the Ice Palace. I've been not keeping track of the items in here. And big chest holds a small key.
If I'm doing it in my head correctly, I think the only thing that could technically be on pedestal that's a required item would be the Cane of Samaria. Can't be hookshot, can't be hammer. We already know where a bow is.
No, it can be hookshot.
No, it can't, because Hera is required, and you can't get to Hera without... Oh, I guess you could. You are right. I guess hookshot could be. That's part of Inverted, too, is the whole moving over and having the Titan's mitts.
Yeah, because you can get over the Hera still, too, with the, via the hammer and light world stuff, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I doubt it's going to be a ped seed, but that's good. It's something good to keep in mind when you start questioning where the last items are.
Who doesn't love a pet seed?
What?
I said, who doesn't love a pet seed?
Those who are running it. But they also knew what they signed up for when they did this. Ooh. Finch needs to refill his health or something. Also, can I state here that I love what the not what the death screen is, but the take a hit thing is. It's like the little error screen. You know, it's surprising we're an hour and 6 minutes in, and we still only have one dungeon completed.
I'm convinced now that it's we're on Pyramid, do Aga to get the book, to then go and either check your tablets or go to Desert.
Yeah, I'm surprised neither of our runners have gone and done Aga yet. I think James is off to finish up Eastern, though.
Not a bad decision. It's a crystal dungeon, it's clearable.
Yep.
The only downside for Finch is if if there is something on Armos and Finch doesn't have that big key.
Yep. I don't imagine him going back to Turtle Rock anytime soon. He needs to go to Pyramid, though, which is where it looks like he's doing right now.
Yep.
I'm sure he's not going to be very happy about having to put this off. Which this might lead him to Aga now.
Because even through all of it, James still has no idea about Lumberjack Ledge. Finch leaving his bomb of displeasure.
Yep. And Finch is going...
Where exactly?
He's going to do King's Tomb and stuff. Which we already know. One was, like, I think 10 arrows. The other one was the red meringue. Okay, or he's going south.
Chill.
He might have not marked it as being yep. He may have not marked it as or unmarked it.
Oh no!
That was the hammer on Armos Knights.
Oh no!
Okay. That is an interesting find.
To answer the question in chat, there was a bow inside of Misery Mire. The other bow, we do know where it is. We can't access it yet without the cape. As for that Eastern Palace Big Key, it is on Laser Bridge, which James did very early on and Finch ignored on both trips through Turtle Rock.
Yeah, that was not a good thing for Finch at all. Especially him finding the boots so much later after James did. So, our ped hopes are almost dead now.
I'm beginning to question if Finch remembers the book.
Well, he might be trying to put off doing desert till the very end. But then, since he checked the library ledge, makes me wonder if he marked library ledge as being important in the lumberjack ledge not being. James, though, getting that bomb jump done beautifully. That is something nobody should ever be lax on. Yes, it's great to know the icebreaker, but it's better to always know how to do your bomb jumps. Hammer ended up on Armos Knights. Now we're about to see what's on the other side of Icebreaker Wall. Icebreaker Wall holds a small key. Finch, though, is going to get his bow in just a second. I misremembered where the bow was. Ignore that previous statement. Now he gets his bow. And we all know that Cold Stare holds the other item. And Cold Stare is going to go down very quickly with this tempered. And it is down. While Finch is opening up the loading screen room, 50 rubies on Cold Stare. And a piece of heart. Finch, leave. That was your second item.
I don't think the bird liked James there.
Yeah, I don't either. Finch, you have 2 of your items. What are you doing? Yep, James is off to go check the lumberjack spot now, though.
I'm confused why he's going the long way.
He might be doing what I do, path sometimes. He also hadn't checked Lost Woods. Finch? Oh, he must have accidentally used the flute. Oof. I think they're both headed to Aga, though, now.
Unfortunately, the question now becomes for Finch, is it just too little too late?
Yeah, Seed's not over yet.
Nope, there's still plenty of rando to be randoed.
Yeah, but chat brings up a good point. Synchronized inverted Aga seeds climb at 117. This is a really late Aga climb, even for inverted. More used to get Aga climbs at 17 minutes, yeah. Generally, that's the point in a normal seed that we know if we have to do Aga or not.
Can't ever doubt it if you always play all dungeons.
Yeah, then you just gotta hope that you can do Aga 1 after Aga 2. Just like in a normal seed, you hope that you can do hair before GT. Wow, they're both in the same room now. That shows you how much of a difference between Tempered and Master Sword there is.
Yeah, unfortunately, Finch gonna be forced off the mountain, so even if he wanted to go grab that, he couldn't at this exact time.
Yep.
And if you'd like to put your predictions in chat for how many blue balls that Aga's going to give us today, go ahead and throw your number in there. I see we have one already for 4.
Mine's 5.
I'm going to be generous. I'm going to say 3.
I got the 11 one once, and I didn't miss any attacks.
There's 1. 2.
Wow.
Okay. 3.
3. Wow.
Oh no. 1
we-
guaranteed 1.
Are we having one of these Agas? Four.
I've already busted.
5. Wow.
Oh no.
So this is where the troll. There's 6.
And here I thought 6 was just being mean.
We're getting what? We're getting a blue ball for every, or a regular attack for every 3 blue balls. 7.
And they could have done this an hour ago?
8. There's not 8 now, thank God.
There's 8.
8. Yeah, really.
Goodness.
Well, Great Corvid won. There's
9?
9. Great Corvid won because he was closest without going over. Yep, there was 9 blue balls. Grats, Great Corvid.
Goodness gracious. I think Aga's... See, I said Aga just wanted to play. Nobody wanted to play with him, so he got mad.
Yep. Everyone in chat has turned on Great Corvid. Guys, don't be too mean to him. We're a welcoming community. Burning people at the stakes is not allowed. Thankfully.
Anymore.
Yeah, thankfully not anymore.
Go and give our runners a follow as James picks up his book and Finch right behind him. Both of them are putting on a great race. Even in an hour and 22 minutes, it's still really not decided yet.
Nope, it is not.
Hey James, you can't park there.
He's like, watch me. So, yeah, like, it's not decided yet, but Finch has a pretty wide margin to come back from. James is going to go ahead and do Desert, though. And I imagine that's exactly where Finch is going to go next, too.
Hey Finch, you can't park there.
Both of our runners did that. And our first check in Desert is the compass. Yay. Can you hear the excitement in my voice about finding companies?
I actually agree with what Finch is doing. This is how I would do it in my own head, but I also don't win a lot of races.
Yeah, you and me both. The big or small key was in its vanilla location today, though. There's Gold Sword, so
Butter!
Finch is at least guaranteed to be on tempered today. And the other item is on land mold.
Yeah, silvers aren't being picked. Such a shame. We knew where they were so long ago.
Yep. And sadly, we couldn't get... We thought that was going to be a regular bow, but nope, we don't even know where the cape is. It's probably on land mole.
At this point, probably GT.
Probably on the Troll Dorm 2 chest.
Nah, I'll be more mean with that. No, cape might be on pedestal.
Yeah, but cape wouldn't be leading into anything that we need now.
No, but if it had been a required bow.
Oh, true.
Obviously, it can't be because pod is a pendant, but...
Well, it could have been because the other bow was locked somewhere else. SorcererFinch, though, deciding not to do right side desert right away. And land mold drops. There's half magic.
Great find.
You're never gonna say no to finding that. Though this is the one boss you wish it would wish is not its location.
I don't know. Trinex is a pretty, hard one to beat.
True, especially if you're on Master Sword. So right now we are... I think we just a hook shot from go mode.
No, Samari as well.
Oh yeah.
I think, though, that our progression is in Swamp.
Possibly. Pedestal can hold both those items, too. Actually, couldn't the pedestal still hold one of the pendant, or hold the swamp, or never mind, ignore me. Actually, couldn't... Yeah, never mind, still ignore me, never mind. I was thinking it could have been on a hold a big key, but it can't hold any of the big keys that are currently needed.
After bringing up, the hammer does open up a little bit more of the overworld as well as Hera. I think that our runners want to go for a swampless or a hookless swamp palace first versus going into pendant Hera. Yes, there's 3 checks in Hera, but there's still more checks you can do with a hookless swamp than pendant Hera.
Yep.
But it does open up places like Bat Cave. It also opens up, or Magic Bat. It opens up hammer pegs. So it does open up a little bit more of the overworld as well.
And Finch getting his tempered sword.
I don't want to see Hookshot be vanilla. Nope.
Wrong color and shape.
I tried.
Oh,
Gotta put Commentator's Curse somewhere.
that's very true. What was that item that was just found?
On James's side?
Yeah.
I don't think it was important, because there's no change that I see.
Yeah, I saw it was red. I just looked at the Restream. It was 20 rubies.
We're actually going to get a pet check over on Finch's side.
Yep, time to see if Pet is dead or not. And will we have a Pet Agassi today? And it is... Nope. Pet is dead. I am sure that Finch is glad for that. Get your rips in the chat for Ped being dead, everyone. Oof, 10 arrows left side swamp. Oof. The question is, where is it that our runners have to go?
At this point, probably Hera. We know that that Finch has to at least get back to Turtle Rock to grab the Eastern Palace Big Key, grab the hammer from Armos Knights. But James just has to find that hook shot or Samaria, and he's golden.
What is Finch doing?
I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, I know. Finch needs to go back to Laser Bridge. The Eastern Big Key. Go do some stuff.
I'm wondering if they were checking to see where they still could go.
Possibly. James is checking Magic Bat though. Finch did Desert, right?
Yeah, Finch also got flippers from Graveyard Ledge, so I'm not sure. Unfortunately, I am going to just say that at this point, a lot of times there is a panic situation of, oh my god, where can I still go? What did I mess up? I won't say Finch is in that situation just yet, but I would not be surprised if they're getting really close.
Yeah, the seed opened up a lot right away and then kind of just like crapped the bed a little bit from that.
That puts Spike Cave in logic. Full logic.
What was that?
Cane of Burna.
Oh.
Hammer Peg.
I was watching Finch, so I didn't see that he did Hammer Pig. No, they activated the flute.
They just can't use flute in Light World.
Yep. James is going to the front of Turtle Rock.
Nope, using it as the portal.
Okay, James, make me a liar.
They've been making me a liar all night, so don't worry about it.
True. Don't worry, they've done it to both of us. Though you're more, though you're a lot more knowledgeable than them.
With how many times I kept saying, "Oh, they're going to Aga," and then just went right on by Aga.
To be fair, both of us said that a lot. And Ether holds the single arrow. Didn't they already find that?
No, they found green rupees earlier. Just single green rupees.
SorcererFinch is going to go ahead and get his.
Another displeasured bomb.
Ooh, James took a fall.
Finch, no. No.
Well, he's at least just opening this, hopefully.
If he goes in that portal, he'll have to save and quit.
Yeah, I know.
No, he can mirror, but...
Finch, you don't got the King of Samaria. Yeah, I think he's in panic mode now.
He has the right idea. No, Finch. He had the right idea.
Yeah. Should have stayed. Oof.
Yeah, I'll repeat this from our tracker. Inverted is hard, folks. If you've never played the mode or you need some more practice with it, just inverted is hard. There's nothing else to say about it.
Yeah, you basically have to change your entire mindset for the game.
There is a lot of checks that you just do out of muscle memory that you just don't even think about. So when we say things like Finch, where are you going, or James, what are you thinking about? Just know that we don't mean it out of anything malice. We adore both these runners. It's just you never want to see somebody like that struggle in a mode that they think that they're excelling at, and just end up panicking in.
Yep. Wait, where was the hook shot?
I'm assuming Hera, and we're not the only ones that missed it. I just saw our tracker light it up too.
Yeah, I saw the 10 arrows on Troll Dorm, so must have been one of the 2 previous items.
Our tracker's telling us that hookshot was in Hera Compass Chest.
I take it that's on the upper floors then?
That is. It's the one right before the big chest.
Okay. I don't remember what the vanilla or the item locations are. I don't even play the vanilla anymore. And Mimic Cave holding 5 rubies. So we're just a Cane of Samaria from Go mode, which... Nope. Which, who wants the bets in Swamp? In the back.
At this point, I don't think they have many other options. To answer Gray's question in chat, yes, we have. They actually found the bow in Misery Mire. They have both items that they can logically access. The last item being on Vitreous because of the mode that we're playing.
Yep, which we know can't be the Cane of Samaria, just need the Cane of Samaria to the bow, or to get the Vitreous. James, though, having the same idea I did, go to Swamp now. It is a crystal, so you have to beat it at some point. Thieves Town and Pods are basically cleared out, except, well, not Thieves Town, but Pod is basically cleared out except for the item on Helmasaur. Dapper, those ideas aren't any better than being on paper.
Yeah, for those that for future reference, Dapper has said that you only have Swamp left, which opens Pyramid Fairy and Spike Cave, unless of course we find the Thieves Town Big Key or the Pod Big Key. Neither one of them are better than dead.
Yeah. Because Pod Big Key literally doesn't do anything except open up the big chest and actually I think we only have the map left and the single item on Helmasaur anyway.
Which could still be Mario.
Yep, and we do know that the final item. We do know that Swamp Palace's final item cannot be a key or a big key because of the fact that we already found all those. This could be our go mode item right here. Because we don't need any more big keys.
Imagine for a second that the Pod Big Key is in Pyramid Fairy. And I know I just said don't wish curse upon our runners, but this is just hypothetically. Imagine the Pod Big Key is in Pyramid Fairy, and the Thieves Town Big Key is inside of Pod Big Chest, and Samaria is the green pendant turn-in.
Nope.
Never mind. Ignore me.
I was about to say, give it a second. This might now be completely insurmountable for Finch.
At 1 hour and 42 minutes, roughly, we are in go mode.
Yeah, and Finch still needs to get the hammer, the Eastern Big Key, and the Cane of Samaria.
As well as Hookshot.
Yeah. So this is kind of James's race to lose now.
Still a fantastic race. Give both of our runners a follow, as well as my co-commentator today, and all of our crew that we have here putting on this production for you.
Yeah, thank you again, everybody. Without the crew, we would not be able to do this. With runners, we would basically be... Actually, we'd be doing a podcast at that point then. So...
And what podcast can they go look at if they want to learn more about A Link to the Past Randomizer?
None that I run, so the Go Mode podcast.
Thank you, Lumaga.
Well, apparently that link does not want to work today.
I cry because I set it up so perfectly.
Finch. Yeah, that's what I thought. They were key for a key there. James, though, is going to be able to clear out Vitreous like it's nothing. Yeah, Butter Sword is going to make Vitreous a complete joke.
I don't know. I think he's kind of an eyesore.
The dad jokes. And there's Blue Mail.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think it really is time that Finch is in panic mode, which is unfortunate to see.
This has been a good race, though.
Fantastic race for both the runners.
James is going to go right up and complete Turtle Rock now. Be able to run straight to GT. Oh wait, no, GT's at the castle. Right?
Yes, GT is at the castle.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm trying to keep up with the time sinks in my head as well. We apologize for the technical difficulties. It does not appear that it's on our end, but we will try and get things fixed the best we can.
Yep. Not much we can do. Just hope it's got a fix right now. James going into the back door of GT, or TR. Man, my mind is all over the place tonight. But this is going to be a very quick Trinex kill.
Now, can James get the 0 cycle?
Butter Sword should make it easy. Yep.
And he does.
So, we have a little game we like to play. And
Tell us about it.
Okay. We like to play a game of where is the big key of GT. It goes from a range of 1 to 22. Get your guesses in chat, everyone. I like the number 22.
I usually go with 13, but I think our runners have been through enough punishment. I'm just going to go with 8.
You're being too nice.
They started off so well, and then everything just kind of spiraled downhill from there.
True.
Great game awareness by James to realize save and quit and would put him right there on the castle.
Yep. And we're getting a look at number 1 right now. 1 is small key. 2 is a small key. 3 is the big key. No one won. No, that's the Thieves Town big key. Which we know cannot be locking the GT big key.
And again, we apologize for the technical difficulties on Finch's side. It does look like it's not on our side at all. So we apologize. We're going to continue to follow James here. If we can get Finch back, then we can. Again, just apologies.
Yep, 4 through 7 was nothing.
At this point, he could go find Cape and still get silvers.
Yeah. 8 is 20 rubies.
Ooh, using the worst boomerang.
What is Finch doing?
Panic mode. It's the only answer I can give you.
10 is... Or, no, that was 9.
It looks like he's gonna go grab that chest in Skullwoods that he skipped, thinking that it's not an item when it's really not an item.
Yep, I think it's like the compass. Or no, it's gonna be a key. 10 is small key. 11 is 10 arrows. 12 is the big key to GT. Jossum Sauce gets an exact guess of 12. Congrats.
Congratulations, enjoy those fabulous internet points that you can spend absolutely nowhere.
Yep, and you get an unlimited supply of random pulled by me. And no, you cannot redeem them or trade them in. Yeah, you say you want all those seeds, but you haven't run a near a Lightshine seed. Getting your wisdom teeth pulled hurts less than doing one of mine.
So close.
Yeah, that stupid micropixel.
Very nice gauntlet there from James. Entire way through.
Ooh, missed the one cycle on land mole. And he's about halfway through the gauntlet. Or actually, no, a little over halfway. What am I talking about? Yep, Finch is rechecking all the previous checks just in case he thinks he mismarked something. Oh, is he checking? Nope. Okay. Thought he was gonna check TR for a second. James finishing off the Troll Dorm 2. Gonna completely ignore the validation because there is nothing there of any importance, most likely. And we're about to start Aga 2. So I guess we don't need to get a blue ball guessing game in here, do we?
No, not very.
I'm still gonna say 4. Guaranteed we're not going to likely see that many blue balls anyway. Beautiful 2-2-1-1. Actually, that last one was like 1-2-1-3, but.
I don't speak binary, but I'm pretty sure you just said something.
I did. I think
it's a joke.
Isn't binary though only in zeros?
I don't know. I don't know. Understand binary.
James going into phase 2 already got enough hits in on Ganon to be able to go to phase 3. You know, I remember back when I was a kid, I used to think I had to hit Ganon all lots to make him transition. Like, I mean, transition and to stop teleporting around. There's 6 hits. Now 7. 8. 9. And Finch just took a death on Laser Bridge. 10. 11. And there we go. The pig is dead. So get your GGs in chat, and as long as James doesn't take a death or take a fall on the most dangerous staircase in video gaming, then he will finish with an official racetime.gg time of 1:57.56.
Congratulations to both of our runners.
Yep.
And we have the official forfeit from SorcererFinch.
Yep, and we also will be having them.
Yeah, they should be joining us here for interview shortly.
Welcome, James and SorcererFinch. GG to both of you.
Yeah, GG's. GG's, Finch.
GG's, guys.
So how about that Moon Pearl you guys found that?
So before the race, I was doing a practice seed earlier where the Moon Pearl was on 3 heart. You have the hammer Mothula. So I was very happy to see that very early Moon Pearl.
Yeah, I don't blame you with that.
Yeah, but the problem with that was, with doing that earlier practice was, I saw a pyramid ledge. It wasn't anything, and I fouled it away for this seed. So
Seed bleed.
yep. So I didn't realize that. Oh, I never actually checked that. But there's some semblance of progression.
James, what were your thoughts on this seed?
I was. It's one of those seats where you just get light world access so early that you just kind of have to figure out how you're routing everything out. And I'm sure everyone had a good laugh when I did a hula-hand and we went back to the pyramid. But the second half of the seed, I felt like I did everything in the wrong order, and I was had this sinking feeling for like the last 20 minutes of the run, like, is Finch figured this out quicker than I have, because I've done literally everything in the game, and kept expecting a finish and didn't see it, and thankfully I got there first.
Yep. And tonight I learned how to get to Laser Bridge from the light world to the dark world. That honestly, not knowing those entrances, Inversia is by far the mode that I've got the least experience in, and I think it definitely showed tonight in my run.
We talked throughout the race that we both made mistakes, even as commentators. Just every runner is so used to playing the game in an open world state that there are just some things that you forget about in Inverted. So Inverted is a very hard mode just in general, if you're not used to it. So there was never a dull moment in this game. I think you both played really well. Were there any other thoughts just in general on the scene?
Nothing overarching. I am embarrassed I forgot to turn the flute in when I was in the light world at 7 minutes. I had to go back and do that. But no, if you know how to get the laser bridge, you get your restream big key, and eventually when you go back there after you've already cleared the front of it, you get your hammer, and then you're off to the races. It's the seed had a lot of choke points, so I think that if Finch, if you now that you know how to get the laser bridge, I think that next time you get a seed like this, it could be in a position.
Right, and if it makes you feel any better, James, I also had to do a quick U-turn. Like, oh wait, hold on, I've got that flute. Maybe I should go turn that in before checking library and race game. I think I was pretty close to the screen transition when that happened.
Oh, I had already saved and quit and headed out to go somewhere else, and then remembered I did not turn that flute.
It was an interesting seed overall, and definitely one. Once that Eastern Palace big key unlocked everything. I'm still at 2 crystals. Like I was at 2 crystals, just everything's blocked by either that key or hammer, and really hammer blocked almost everything.
There was a point at one point in the race where James, you had still not checked Lumberjack Ledge. Was there just any particular reason why you skipped over that for so long?
There was only one good point to check that before that, and so that's when I did my boots checks. And I just slipped it there. Beyond that, I never really had a good point to do it. I didn't have the boots until 50 minutes or so. There was one other time I was in that area early in the game, and I don't really want to spend a bunch of time checking Lumberjack then. At the point I was at that point, I had Nira and something else on the mountain, and then the 2 hammer checks in Filge Outcasts and Kakariko. I'm like, I gotta flip a coin here. Which one am I gonna do? I better check this Lumberjack now. So I'll just go there and found the book and took myself further away from the shot in hindsight, even though it was required.
You actually both had gone into Agus Tower at the exact same time. The main key difference was just that you had already gotten the Tempered Sword and Finch was still on a Master Sword. So it just made Agus Tower just a little bit faster, but it was very fascinating about seeing the two of you in there side by side so late into the seed.
Oh, that is interesting. Yeah, it was, and it was one of those like drat kind of moments where, right, we got to actually take care of that. Right, there was that book there. Again, I definitely had some seed bleed, so.
Nira, do you have any questions for the runners?
None that I could think of. None that you guys didn't cover any.
Well, I think that if there's no more comments or thoughts or questions from the runners, or from Nira, then I think we should start wrapping up.
Thanks again for the restream. Thank you too. Thank Lumaga for handling the restream as well. Happy to get on camera, even if it wasn't necessarily the race that I'm sure people were hoping for.
Thank you again. Thank you, Nira. Thank you, Furious Prince. Two of my mentor tournament compatriots from this past year. Also, thank you, Lumaga, for restreaming, and yeah, thank you all so much. Thank you, DapperWormMan, for tracking.
Yeah, everyone go give these runners a follow, as well as our wonderful crew, Lumaga, DapperWormMan, Nira, Lightshine. Just enjoy the Challenge Cup, everyone. This was a great race to watch and commentate on. I'm sure we'll have many more throughout the rest of the Challenge Cup. You should see the schedule somewhere in chat, hopefully. But if there's nothing else, then have a great night, and GG's again to the runners.
GG's, y'all take it easy.
You guys have a good night.
And that will do.